Bonjour classe, bienvenue à la 10e semaine de notre classe. Pour cette semaine, you guys will be taking l'examen pour l'unité 2. Alors, for the suggested schedule, we will also be finishing up l'histoire. No content from l'histoire is going to be on the exam. So, when we finish up with l'histoire on, say, Monday or Tuesday, if you're following the suggested schedule, you guys will be listening to a version of it and also reading through that and completing a comprehension activity. Et ensuite, you guys will be utilizing the words in your own sentences to make sure that you understand how to use them each in a sentence. So you guys may reuse words, however, I do expect 15 sentences for full credit, and I explain this in the instructions. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Alors, pour l'examen, this is going to be very similar in a lot of ways to l'examen from l'unité 1. So, as always, no notes may be used and no outside resources. You guys, the only other thing you guys may use is FrenchTypeIt.org, which I will include a link to. However, you guys will not be counted down for not using accent. So if you do not want to do this, then that is totally fine. It is a time test again, so it is 50 minutes, and you guys may not stop the test and then return to it later. So once you begin the exam, please make sure that you're prepared, that you know how to submit a Vocaloid link for the recording at the end. There will be, again, it is going to be very similar in format to l'examen de l'unité 1. Alors, make sure that you are totally ready because you guys have one attempt and it is a time test for 50 minutes. So, again, you cannot begin and then finish later. So, make sure that you are prepared in this way. You guys will again be completing comprehension activities. So, you will hear an audio clip and you will have to answer a question, vrai or faux, so true or false, of the question that I ask you guys in French. So you'll have to make sure that you understand what I am saying. So as always, it's always a very good idea to go back and rewatch and practice the vocab presentations from the beginning of the unit. This way you're refreshing yourself on vocab and you are also refreshing yourself on pronunciation. So this is a really great way to study, and I would highly suggest doing this on mardi, mercredi, et jeudi before you take the exam. So again, please use these days wisely. I'm giving you 3 days to do nothing but study and prepare yourselves for this exam. And so it is up to you guys if you're going to use those days wisely. I really suggest that you do. So study your unit notes. We do talk about activities and things that we like to do, so make sure that you are familiar with that. And then we also have ER conjugation. So there have been a couple updates where I explain ER conjugation to you guys, and so if you are confused in any way, first, please watch those update videos, and second, review the ER conjugation explanation page, and then come to me with any questions if you're still confused, because ER conjugation is going to be on the exam, and I want you guys to make sure that you understand it so that you will do well on l'examen. You guys will need to know your colors, so s'il vous plaît, make sure that you study this. You will be doing another reading comprehension activity, so it will be in French, and then you will have to answer in English. Well, first of all, you will have to comprehend it and answer a few comprehension questions, and then there's another one where you will have to answer questions in English after reading a French text. Après ça, you guys will be writing a very short excerpt on what you guys do and do not like to do. So please make sure that you understand the formatting, such as j'aime jouer au tennis. Alors, oui, so this will all be in French and you guys will be writing it. And You guys can also use nouns, so you can say that you don't like fruit or you don't like vegetables or you do like fruit, etc. And then the very last thing you guys will be doing, it is again the last question on the exam, is you guys will be recording a verbal response. So I will let you guys know that you are going to want to review your season vocab, so make sure that you know the word for each different season. And then again in the verbal one, you guys will be speaking about what you like to do or what you do not like to do. Well, both. What you like to do and what you do not like to do. So make sure that you submit a Vocaroo link when you do this. Please do not use the Schoology recording device on MacBooks or Chromebooks. It's been messing up and freezing the entire exam, and students have had to redo it. So please use Vocaroo. If you are not familiar with how to use Vocaroo, reach out to me this week so we can figure it out, or reach out to someone you know who does know how to successfully submit a Vocaroo link. So ideally, you guys will just put that Vocaroo link in as your answer in l'examen, and then I can grade you guys all at once. However, if you feel that you have to email it to me instead, I do need to get that email when you're taking the exam. So I can see what time you guys took the exam, and then the email needs to correspond. So if you're going to email or message that to me, or worst case scenario, you can always leave a voicemail. Make sure that you state your name. Alors ouais, ça c'est tout pour cette semaine. Si vous avez des questions, s'il vous plaît, laissez-moi savoir. Let me know. Et ouais, bonne chance et bonne semaine.